So like I mentioned in the intro, and obviously my phone had decided to interrupt me. Hello everybody, welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Julie, and in today's clip we are gonna review a kind of trendy, I would say, product, which is E.L.F. Putty range, but this time is the bronzers. And I got very excited and I got two. These actually retail for like £6 each, which is not crazy. These kind of like products became very trendy, and seriously they are only trending in like high-end brands. And I was like, when I've seen E.L.F. bringing them, I was like, oh my god, I'm getting them because they're very affordable. And I actually love their putty, poreless putty primer. That's my favorite primer. So I kind of have an obsession with their putty range. So why I got two? Because this is a perfect contouring shade, at least this is how it looks like, and this is a perfect kind of like bronzing shade. This is much warm, this is cool toned. You can still see that through the packaging really. So yeah, I decided to buy both of them, and I'm actually gonna try them with you today, both of them, and see how they kind of like blend out together and if they are worth the high putty range in E.L.F. Cosmetics has. So without further ado, let's jump into me applying them. So as I mentioned in the intro, today is a very exciting day. I'm actually finally testing out the E.L.F. Putty Bronzer. If you did not know, my favorite primer is the Poreless Putty Primer, and I can prove to you it is my favorite. It's empty almost, like not empty, but it has a big indent. That kind of explains the fact that I really love it. And I also tried the putty blush. I already have a review on it, so you can check it out on my channel. But today I'm reviewing these guys. I hope they're gonna bring also the highlighters, but let's go into these guys. So like I said, I got a more shady kind of like shade for contour and a bronzy shade to actually bronze out. So I'm gonna open them up and I'm gonna use both for their purposing, to say per se. So Feelin Shady is the cool toned one, so obviously I'm gonna use it for contouring my face and snatch it. Oh, it doesn't come fairly easy. Oh, that's why. Here we go. Oh my god, they are so cute. So this is how it looks like inside. And I'm gonna get a more precise brush just because that's what I generally speaking do with a contour. And let's go, let's dive into it. Alright, it's a very cool tone shade. I like that. I also contour my nose with a more kind of cool tone shade just because I'm very light and it works better for my skin. But this is not the best contour, to be completely honest. I should have used a tinier brush. I usually do, but I was lazy today, and I'm gonna rectify it if it's necessarily with concealer. So let's blend it out and see if it blends out nicely. It did not move my foundation underneath, which is good. Wow! That actually blends so nicely, can you see it? So effortless, like, wow, I love that. That actually blends like a dream. I'm gonna be fair with you, I'm not shocked because I already tried the putty the putty blush, and I assumed it's gonna be around the same formula, but what I'm gonna test out today, more kind of like special, is the fact that I'm gonna use this guy as a bronzer on top and see how they kind of like act together. But yeah, that's also a nice shade. As you can see, it's actually cool toned, but it's not like you know, kind of like deadly, to say per se. Like, it still has a very slight warmth into it, but it's more on the cool tone side, which really reminds me of the Fenty sticks that I very much adore. I could make a side-by-side comparison as well. Maybe this is an actual good dupe for it, but yeah. Shall I test them out together, side by side? Let me know, because I might do that. But yeah, let's open this guy as well now. So this is in shade Tan Lines. It's literally the second kind of like shade after Feelin Shady. So it should be still light. Oh, I always forget they have these kind of like things. And they don't come out unless obviously you take them off. So this is definitely more of a warmer toned side. But that's what I really wanted. But let's see if it's gonna look too orange on myself. I don't think so. It looks like it has some potential, but again, I'm gonna take this kind of a brush because I feel it's gonna be more appropriate. Like I want a thicker kind of like line. And let's see. Ooh. Do you see? Like it looks so scary in here. But that's not scary to me. Let's talk after I apply and blend it out. Okay, I think I put way too much, but I'm just gonna apply also here. I sometimes still go with bronzer around here, okay? But I never try to combine a bronzer and contour kind of like creams. I always use like a contour cream and then a bronzer kind of like powder. So this is actually my first ever kind of bronzer cream, just because the majority of them out there, they're really expensive. And when I've seen E.L.F. releasing this only for like £6, I was like, I'm grabbing both of you, you know, because I've seen Anastasia bringing one, I've seen Jaclyn Hill bringing one, I've seen Huda Beauty bringing one ages ago, but it's a whole new trend now that actually these are coming crazy on top. And I was like, I'm buying the E.L.F. rather than the bougie expensive ones. So again, I'm taking the same brush and let's see. Well, this is actually gorgeous. Wow, 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 wow. Like, can you see how beautifully, can you see how kind of like it shears out so much? I put way too much in here, but I'm gonna rectify it. Cause it's like, it's such an easy formula, like you can't go wrong with it. Wow. It's such an easy formula to kind of work with. Like it did not move or mess with my foundation. It's actually a more serum foundation, but it still has a very decent coverage. So you know, it's not like a very thin layer, so it could mess it up if it was a bad product. But I think this is a beautiful product. Oh, I said it, like, oh, my nose. I forgot about my nose, Jesus Christ. Let's blend it out. I used a very small brush and let's blend out the nose. I forgot about it. I mean, I left it for so long, and let's see if it's gonna be a mess or still work lovely. Let's see. Right, it's so goddamn hot. Wow. Oh, taking this off. So my nose is quite dry here, but it's not the actual, what is it called? The contour. I actually have problems even with my favorite foundation around here, so ignore that. But seems like a nice contour nose shade for me. I love it. Sick. So let me just finish off my face, and I'm gonna be back with some final thoughts. I mean, I don't even know there's a point to it because you can't figure out what I feel about these guys, but nevertheless, I'm gonna still rock my final look as an outro. So be right back. So I'm finished off with my makeup on, and seriously, it still looks stunning. I set my face, I put I put the bronzer, I put the contour, I put the blush, the highlighter, and literally, I love this. I genuinely love their putty range, and I'm waiting, crazily waiting for the goddamn highlighter, because I don't use cream highlighters, but I'm gonna dare to try the E.L.F. Putty highlighter. I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring it, because they were asking people, what's the next thing you want to see from us? And everybody said highlighter, including me. And if they are bringing it, bet I buy it. I'm gonna buy it, because it's gonna be £6. That's so affordable. These are so affordable, such great quality. Buy them, you know, if you can. Buy them, because they might go, I mean, I'm not surprised if they're gonna sell out or something like that. Yeah, gorgeous shades, gorgeous formula, blends out like a dream, doesn't move the foundation. Do I recommend them? Absolutely yes. Grab them. So without further ado, I really hope by any means this video was useful and relevant to you, and you find it helpful. If you enjoy makeup, definitely check me out. And if you want to see more about the putty range, I already have a full-on review about my favorite putty primer and also the putty blush. I only have one shade though in that one, but I have a review on it, and I'm speaking upon why I like it, because I do like that one as well, but I go more in depth, you know, and you can see how it applies on the skin and so on and so forth. So yeah, enjoy those clips or the next one that is recommended to you, and I hope I shall see you into the next one. Bye!